The John Smith's Imagine Appeal Top Novices Hurdle. Won last year by Mighty Man. He's been in great form this year as well. And here are the runners and riders. 1 is Desert Quest, Ruby Walsh. 2, Wanango, Billy Lee. 3, Conna Castle, Barry Garrity. And I do endorse what the boys said in the betting ring. I think this will run very well. Straw Bear is Tony McCoy, number 4. 5, Senorita Rumbalita, Chocolate Thornton. 6 is Arctic Cove, Wilson Rennick. 7, Owen Moon is Mark Bradburn. 8, Circassian, Graham Lee. 9, Classic Roll, Leighton Aspel. 10, Moon Over Miami, Noel Feely. 11, Temple Place, Stephen Crane. 12, The Duke's Speech is Jason McGuire. 13, Welcome Stranger, Jamie Moore. 14, Whispered Promises, JP McNamara. 15, Yanalid is Paddy Brennan. And 16, Bureaucrat is Richard Johnson. Catching up for time lost in that first race. The Bold Bishop, I think it was. So long ago. Right, lining up now. 2 miles to trip here and half a furlong. Coming up to the tapes. And away they go. Down near the inside. First away is the Duke's Speech. Up there too in the van is Bureaucrat and also Owen Moon. And Whispered Promises out deep on the track is joining in as well. So they're going a pretty fast clip. About 4 or 5 lengths behind them, Circassian, followed then by Conna Castle for Ireland in the orange jacket. Tucked in behind them is Straw Bear as they head up the straight now towards the first of 9. And what a leap it was too by the leader, Bureaucrat. Lands over at fuller running by 2 or 3 lengths. Up in second is Owen Moon. As they head now towards the second, tucked in behind them is Whispered Promises. 4 lengths away then Conna Castle on the outside of the Duke's Speech, then Straw Bear, Circassian. Out deeper on the track with the pink cap is Senorita Rumbalita. Then Temple Place behind them. In behind horses is Classic Quest as they clear the third. Further back then is Desert Quest, and out wider on the track is Arctic Cove as they're heading up to the judge with a circuit to go. Moon Over Miami is well back. Yanalid the Grey is second last, and last is Wanango. And these leaders are cutting at each other with a circuit to go, setting a very fast clip. Bureaucrat on the inside, Owen Moon the outside. They're 8 lengths or so in advance now of Whispered Promises. About 5 lengths then back in the field, the Duke's Speech, followed by Conna Castle, who's just covering Straw Bear as on the rails. A length further back in the field then is Circassian, travelling on the inside of Senorita Rumbalita. 1 length then to Temple Place is up on the outside of Classic Roll. Right there in the centre is Welcome Stranger from Desert Quest, a gap Moon Over Miami as they head over the fourth. And well back in the field at this stage is Yanalid, followed then by Arctic Cove, who's second last, and last Wanango. Heading now towards the fifth, the middle one down the back, and it's Owen Moon who clears away by 3 lengths or so here. From in second place, Bureaucrat. 3 away then is Whispered Promises. Conna Castle is taking closer order now and going well. In behind them is Straw Bear, just being passed by the Duke's Speech. Then out wide is Temple Place, who's coming into it as well. So they start to bunch up as they come to the sixth. And the leader over it is Owen Moon, just losing ground there. Conna Castle wrapped it pretty hard, but no damage done, I don't think. So it's Whispered Promises and Owen Moon together. They're a length of silence of Conna Castle and Temple Place around the outside. A length and a half further back in the field, then the Duke's Speech being passed by Straw Bear. Welcome Stranger trying to get into it as well as they race across the top of the track. Desert Quest behind horses with Circassian. A long gap then to Yanalid, and well out the back is Moon Over Miami. Forget the rest. Heading towards the turn, and it's Owen Moon on the outside of Whispered Promises. Conna Castle going well for Ireland in third in the orange jacket. Behind them is Welcome Stranger coming around the outside. Senorita Rumbalita and Straw Bear are both there. What a race. About 8 in line here as they come to 3 out. And it's Whispered Promises, but Straw Bear out in the centre takes it up now from Conna Castle, who's trying to go with him. But he's got plenty left, I reckon, McCoy here on Straw Bear as he heads up to the second last. Conna Castle challenging on the inside. They jump it almost together. Straw Bear touches down in the lead. Welcome Stranger's a faller back in the field. 1 left to jump now, and Straw Bear strolls into the lead. Goes 3 lengths clear of Conna Castle. 8 then Senorita Rumbalita. Coming to the last though, Straw Bear, a bit awkward over it, but I reckon he's home. He's 5 or 6 clear, and this is This is some compensation for just being touched off in agonising style at Cheltenham. Straw Bear comes up to the line to win for Tony McCoy, JP McManus, and for trainer Nick Gifford. What a famous win. Wins it by 12. Connor Castle, an honourable second. In third place then is the Duke's Speech, followed by Senorita, Rumbalita, Wanango, Circassian, 2-1 favourite, the winner. Back in the field too is Whispered Promises, followed then by Moon Over Miami, Owen Moon. Behind them Desert Quest, No Sight at All. Then Yanalid and Temple Place and Classic Roll.